And cheers, everybody. What's up, y'all? Guess who's back? Back again. Yep, I'm back. All right. So, what's up, y'all? I'm back from Vegas, getting settled in. And yeah, y'all, I'm excited to stream with you guys, to be hanging out. I've been like moving around the content a little bit. Fortunately, wasn't able to get my team to be able to put out content in the schedule that we wanted. So, we're working on that. I'm still trying to catch up on sleep, working on that. And speaking of sleep, that's kind of like a perfect transition into the first couple products that we're going to talk about, which are going to be all kind of sleep hygiene and bedtime routine and bed related products. But before I get into that, I'm going to give it a minute, just kind of let some people trickle in, come hang out in the chat. If you guys are watching on any other platform besides Amazon, again, you can jump on over to Amazon. I'll actually put the link in the comments. And yeah, y'all. And I took a layover yesterday, or red eye. And yeah, man, I thought it would be nice to like sleep on the plane. It was not. My neck's jacked up. I didn't really get to sleep. It was just not a fun experience. But I'm really grateful that I was able to fly and be able to get back and do all these things. And I'm just sharing the link to the Amazon channel right here. So if you guys are watching on Twitch or YouTube or any of the other platforms, come hang on out. And again, we're going to probably do a giveaway, but we're not going to do the same gift card giveaway. I'm going to go back to giving away access to our health and nutrition course. But I'm going to say, you guys let me know if you even want to do a giveaway. So before we get into that, again, what's going on, y'all? Tell me what's up, guys. Tell me some stories in the chat. I want to hear from you guys. I'm going to give it a couple minutes before we really get into all the sleep hygiene products and sleep routine stuff. I have the quilt. We got the mattress protector. They got the waterproof component to it, which is going to be clutch for a variety of reasons. Ooh, we got some InLink coupons. I know we got Amazon Prime days going down with some deals. Let me look up Amazon Prime Day. No, I got emails for it coming up in a couple weeks. So from it looks like Amazon Prime Day is July 12th to the 13th. So, oh snap, what's up, Ryan? I see you, homie. Thanks for the love, dude. Yeah, so we're gonna get Prime Day going down. We're gonna get all types of fun stuff, and yeah, let me see. Amazon Prime Day 2022. Yeah, let me make sure I got the right date. Because again, for Prime Day, Amazon and all the major brands are going to be celebrating with some great deals. Oh, what's up, Ash? Thanks for dropping by, saying hey. Always good to see you. Hey, hey, hey. So let's do a little screen share. Let's get on into some of the fun here. Let's get on into some of the products. Again, as always, if you guys have questions, you let me know what's up. And we've got the GRT quilted mattress pad, this waterproof. It's got the breathable material and protector. It's noiseless. So again, for my adults out there, if you're having some evening activities and maybe you have roommates or maybe you have other people in the house or anything like that, you want some like noiseless protectors on your bed so it's not making as much noise. This can be a clutch feature. Goes all the way from a twin size all the way up to a Cali King. You got both bamboo and microfiber. I personally like bamboo more. I'm a big fan of the material, as well as like kind of the feel and some of the antimicrobial components to it, which is an interesting side benefit. And then we'll go into, I'll also share, let's see, we got the full size. This has a 10% off InLink coupon. And let's see for the microfiber, if we've got an InLink. Yeah, so we got a 10% off InLinks on all the above. Let's go into, and we also have 25% off? It's also got 25% off. So you need an additional 10% off with that 25% off. This is the queen size. We got all the different sizes. Now I'm going to highlight the last pack that I have here, the 2-pack. Kind of dig on into all the goodness. Again, we got 10% off. This is the twin size one. And again, we can go with either our single pack or we can go with the 2-pack. Now, this is the mattress protector, not the mattress pad. Now, this is something that I've learned there is a difference on, so it's important to just take note of that, and how it's going to fit and feel for your bed, the material. But this also has 10% off as well. So that's cha-ching, saving you guys some money and all that goodness. Let's see. Ooh, I might have missed. Actually, I got a couple of other things. I talked about the waterproof, talked about this. I want to make sure because I also got some pillows and some components around that we're going to touch on. And we got the crib mattress protector as well. So this is just the other side. I didn't highlight. That's for the crib as well. Again, this is perfect, especially, when you have your young babies and kids, they're going to have accidents, right? We're going to have diaper blowouts. We're going to have things like that. So being able to have a waterproof mattress protector can be clutch. Plus, from a comfort standpoint, having it be nice and breathable, all clutch components to make not only your baby as comfortable as possible, but listen, if your kid's comfortable and they're sleeping more, you're going to sleep more. And for all my parents out there that have had sleep deprived nights, you guys know what's up and you know how valuable and important that can be. So I'm going to highlight the Unilibra, also 2-pack. And we've got, again, the Wave 3D air fiber material highlighted in style. This has 15% off. So you got that InLink 15% off coupon. So that's why, guys, always make sure you're checking the InLink coupons because you get additional discounts that you may not have been seeing. And now we'll go to the Muley. We'll go to the indoor and the outdoor packs for the pillows. Again, these are not just comfortable, but they're also hypoallergenic. So if you guys are like me, I don't know if you can see I'm still a little nasally. Man, eventually I'm going to get everything all cleared up. But in the meantime, having those types of material, and just to me, it's like being a good host. I always like being as hospitable as possible and creating a comfortable environment for my friends and family and people that are staying over.
In this video, we're looking at the Muley 2-pack stripe pillowcase. These are the hypoallergenic, and the cool thing about these, they have varying sizes. You can go with a different angle degree. They're square shaped, but you can get the right size that fits for you. The thing I like about them is obviously not only the hypoallergenic component. For me, having allergies, especially growing up a kid, that's a massive plus, but also the durability of them as well. And the cool thing is for these, all you're going to do is you're going to kind of just fluff them up when you first get them. Do that for a couple minutes, and then you just pat them out, and they are good to go. So definitely a thumbs up and a recommend, especially for those of you that have allergies or you want to be considerate of your friends that have allergies and have a hypoallergenic option.
Bam, y'all. So again, similar concept, but now we're going to go to the outdoor pack, which the benefit, yeah, Ludo, what's up, homie? I see you. Dude, I can't wait for Dom's birthday this weekend. What? Yes, Spider-Man. I'm excited to see you guys. Now we're going to go to the outdoor and being able to have not only the hyperallergenic component, but the waterproof component to it so you can leave them outside. It's awesome.
In this video, we're looking at Muley's outdoor pillows. These are the hypoallergenic, and these are in a varying degree of sizes. I have the 22 by 22 size. And the thing I love about these, because they're meant for outdoors, you can actually not worry about when it's the rain, they're water resistant, so they're gonna hold up, as well as being hypoallergenic. So for those of you that have allergies like I do, or you just wanna be mindful and consider your friends that have allergies, definitely a thumbs up. Great for the outdoors, comfy for our sofas, couches, things like that. And you don't have to worry about it because of that water resistant factor. Highly recommend.
Looking out for you guys. I got you. I got y'all. So now I'm going to highlight just the other version of the outdoor packs. You have a 2-pack. You also have a 4-pack. I'm also just going to pull up the chat so I can see who's commenting where. See if I can respond back, Luda. I'm trying to see where the hell comment was. I want to say it was on here. Uh-oh. You're going to hear an echo here. You're going to hear an echo. Let me pause that. Let's get this out of the way. Why can't I see? I'm going to try and reply back. Yeah, Luda. And then Ash, glad to hear you're doing good. Trying to pull up and get all the chat popping off here. You know what I mean? All right. So now let's slide on over. Let me make sure that I'm not missing any of the sleep hygiene or other components to it. Oh, we got a deal of the day, the Syncom massage gun. Let me highlight that real quick. Get the deal of the day popping off here. Yeah, we covered all the sleep hygiene. Now I'm going to spend a little bit more time because we have a deal of the day with the Syncom massage gun. Why not be able to talk about that a little bit more? So now I'll play a B-roll, and then I might actually grab the massage gun and hit my neck, dude, because my neck is rough right now. It's been tough on the flight. Dang. You're not considering my allergies? Right? We got to be considerate of those allergies, homie. Always just thinking about that stuff. You know what I mean? You gotta be that good host. You know what's up, Luda, that Italian kind of hospitality. Pull up the massage gun, break it down a little bit, and then I might actually get this puppy and kind of.
So in this video, we're going to be talking about the Syncom massage gun. As you can see, it's a portable handheld massage gun. Has 5 different settings. It has the switch right here underneath. You're going to turn that on, and then you can use, you'll see the light will light up, and then you can use the button on the back to cycle between settings 1 through 5, increasing in intensity throughout each individual one. Now, my favorite part to the massage gun is not only the portability and the function, but the different attachment heads that it comes with. You have 6 different attachment heads. You can see me, I'll even easily just swap out, turn and pull, and then you can just easily swap it out for another one. So you can have a wide variety of different muscles to hit and different intensities, so you can customize it to what you want and the comfort that you desire.
Bam, y'all. So I just realized, and then Luda, I see you, my house, your house. Yeah, of course, bro. Same. And I'm excited to see your parents too, dude. I haven't seen them in a minute. It'll be nice to see them, especially now that they're in the Carolinas. Not mean. So while we're actually doing this, I just realized I'm going to keep the Syncom massage gun highlighted since it's a deal of the day. But I actually have it at the gym. So I'm going to pull up one of my other massage guns while we're going through this, just to kind of talk about some of the benefits. And this is a perfect example, like real world application of why I like having a massage gun on deck and just ready to go. Is listen, I've been flying and traveling a lot more over the last 2 weeks. And I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm not my same high energy enthusiastic self as I normally am. I'm still pretty high energy. I'm still a little tired, and honestly, I'm just like worn down from a little bit of travel, man. And to be super transparent with you guys, it comes with a tax. You know, I don't get to see my kids the same way. Ashley's left to being, you know, more of the like solo parenting deal. So there's just a lot of variables at play. It's kind of my point here. And the reason I'm bringing all that up is to say, being able to show yourself some love and some self-care. I'm going to throw in my massage gun. Hopefully it's charged. Of course it's not charged. So this is what I'll give. This is a great comparison. So this is the Vibe massage gun, the Vibe Flex, and it did not come charged. Vibe, you got to step your game up. Where Syncom, from my experience, when I got it, it came fully charged, ready to go right out of the box. It's rocking and rolling. And the one thing I will say is they'll come with like a little bit of a cheat sheet for, you know, what to use, how to use it. Oh, it does, but it does come with the charger. So let me swap this out. We're going to plug the charger in so I can at least get charged and have it plugged in while I'm using it. But man, my body, I need this right now, y'all. Need it. Yeah. Use some of that massage gun life again. As I knock everything over again. I'm also still getting the garage organized. I just got back. So I appreciate you guys kind of hanging in with me. And look at this massage gun. It's got 51% off right now, y'all. 51% off. Let me just do a little screen share so you guys, let's see if there's an InLink coupon. It'd be crazy if there's an InLink coupon. Dang, it's got a $20 off InLink coupon too. So let me highlight this for you guys so you guys can see what's up. We got another 20. So all you got to do is just literally click on it. And then when you add it to cart, it'll add that 20% off to your cart and checkout. I already have another item in here, which is why you're seeing that. But let's go back. Let's go back to that Syncom. We're going to click on that. Again, cool thing is it'll show you and have a breakdown for all the different massage heads that it comes with and what to use each one for, which body part. You can have different speed settings. Let me get this kind of set up here. Let's get this charged and plugged in. It's pretty cool, y'all. Pretty cool. And again, just having that self-care, you know, even like Luda, I imagine you're at work right now. Being able to have this even at your desk when you're coming off of a long weekend or traveling. Oh, hey, thanks, Robin. I appreciate it. Oh, this is cool because it's kind of spinning too. All right, so this is going to charge for about a minute while I'm getting it set up. So we're going to kind of keep it on that, and then we'll come back. We'll keep coming back to the Syncom massage gun since it is a deal of the day and has 51% off plus an additional $20 off InLink coupon. So that puts it at, let's see, you take $20 off, it's going to be $43.99, which is a great deal right now. We'll dig into some of the other products. We'll come back to that. We'll stay with the fitness stuff. And then thanks for the welcome back, Robin. I always appreciate it. Just hanging out with you guys, you know? All right, so now what are we going to get into, y'all? And again, if you guys have questions on any of the products, feel free. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to talk about the King Camp mattress because, dude, after the weekend I had, I actually had to buy a mattress, and I was pretty pissed, actually, because I had this one with me, and I didn't know I needed it until after I already left for Vegas. And I was like, man, I wish I would have had my self-inflating mattress. This thing would have been clutch right now. So let's break this down a little bit.
So for this mattress, I actually have it right up here behind me because I figured it'd just be easier for you guys to see it in the shot. I'll actually stand up next to it so you can kind of see from the height perspective. I'm 6 feet tall. So this one's actually like...
And I hear you, Luda. I totally hear you, bro. I'll get your massage on when I see you.
Has a little valve in the bottom. And this was one of the... This is like, I think, the second or third product I got from King Camp. And the cool thing I like about it when I got it in finally and delivered was the ability for it to self-inflate, which obviously it says in the title, but I really like take the time to process that. And then when I did that, it was just cool to watch. Like literally I just opened up the valve. Within an hour, it was pretty much inflated, ready to go. I gave it the 24 hours, which is what it recommends. And I just keep it like that ever since. My girls enjoy playing with it. I actually have definitely used it to nap to test back here in the garage. And I haven't been able to take it camping yet, but I'm really excited to do that and use it with the cot setup that I have. And even like some other brands that I got from King Camp. But I highly recommend this. Again, especially if you don't want to have to deal with an air compressor, things like that. You just literally open up a valve that will self-inflate. And as someone that's 6 feet tall, it fits me. It's comfy. Highly, highly recommend it. And the functionality aspect of it.
Boom, y'all. So that's just something I wanted to touch on real quick. So I guess that could have fallen in the sleep hygiene routine as well. But let's talk about the OBS bot as well. I was using that before on a client call because I was demonstrating some exercise. This one has 15% off. I'm excited because I should be getting out. I actually got a bunch of packages while we were away, and getting that OBS bot, the new version, the 4K. I'm really excited to give that one a try. From just even though like I don't think we're gonna notice a difference because I'm using my 4K camera here and it's set on the 720 option. So we're not going to necessarily use it, but when I create other content, I know it's going to come in handy and you can definitely be able to tell the difference. Not as much on the live streaming component, but more so on just pre-recorded content that I'm excited to get out there for you guys. But let's break down the OBS bot a little bit.
So the tiny OBS webcam is actually what I'm using right now to bring this to you guys. So got my webcam set up. The cool thing again about this is the motion tracking feature, as well as the quality of the video. Beyond just that, having the audio component, so I have a microphone with it right now, so it has an omnidirectional microphone input, as well as being able to get 1080p HD quality recording. And the other thing is like, I put my hands up, notice it's gonna turn on the auto tracking feature, so I just wanted to show this to you guys. You can get up, you can move, you can have a track around, which I thought was a really cool feature, as well as I wanted to show you, while I'm breaking this down, the ability to control it from my computer and just use the kind of joystick gimbal control to position it how I want, play with settings, lock it onto me, unlock it. There's so many cool features, and again, the quality of the content that I get to put out just gets leveled up, especially as a fitness coach, someone that creates a lot of content, being able to leverage this for showcasing exercises and working with clients virtually. I love this piece of equipment. And I'm actually like being able to tag it with the free software systems that you can have out there is really cool. So I'm a big fan of this video. I can't recommend it enough. Give it a thumbs up.
Bam, y'all. Bam. Yeah, definitely just a clutch piece of equipment. And oh, thanks, Robin. We're glad you made it back for Prime. Yeah, dude, I'm glad to be back. We've got like 2 weeks of just deals or building up for deals from the 12th and the 13th, I think is the official Amazon Prime Day. At least that's what it said. I get emails from our media company and our Amazon contacts. But I didn't save it on my calendar. So let me make sure. Yeah, it's the 12th to the 13th. So man, we're gonna have some fun plans, some giveaways, all types of good stuff. 12th to the 15th. So, yeah, dude, it's just gonna be a grand old time, and I'm excited to hang out with you guys, do giveaways, do all types of fun stuff, and just be able to again connect, y'all. That's been such a big word and thing I've learned throughout this entire experience is how much I avoid deep connections or even getting vulnerable and deep within myself. So, to be truly authentic with you guys, I'm gonna be really straight up. I'm really not happy right now. I'm not in the best place and not like anything crazy. It's just like some things on my end, but I'm not going to say that to be a Debbie Downer. I'm going to say that to just like be super vulnerable. So many deals, right? Luda, we got all the deals going down. I'm saying this not to like kind of have any, I'm just like, I've realized this one thing I've realized as a guy, especially in Luda. I'm wondering if you're watching this, any of the guys out there, tell me what you think. I think men, we have this expectation, not only of ourselves that we place on ourselves, but society will put on us like, hey, whether you're happy, sad, whatever, you got to suck it up, grind. I don't want to hear about your problems. I don't want to hear about all those things. Doesn't matter. And to a certain point, I agree with that. I agree that we get to continue to show up. And that's why I'm here right now, creating content with you guys. Because I like actually genuinely like hanging out and doing this, but not a super happy camper. And I got some personal things going on that like, I get to work on with people in my life and the relationships that are going on there. But I just wanted to be like straight up with you guys because that's something I've learned. Like, I don't have to put on like a clown face. Is like what I would refer to it now as like pretend super excited, happy. And I used to think I had to do that. And sometimes, like when I'm training clients, like I don't want to come in being a downer, right? So I'm going to put on and ramp up my energy. Oh, what's up, Vicky? I see you. Hey, homegirl. Yeah, we are not allowed to show emotion. We need to change that, bro. Yeah, dude. I'm totally with you. And that's my point. Like, so Luda hit the nail on the head right here, homie. So that's why I'm just being straight up with you guys. Like while I still have like high energy and stuff, like I'm a little bummed out, man. I feel like I'm gonna be really straight up with you guys, and I wonder the parents out there if you can relate to this. I feel like I'm doing my best, and it's still not enough. And I get to look at and take audit of like my life and what I'm doing, and take feedback from the loved ones I have, from my family, from all those things, and recognize like, hey, what are they seeing? What are they saying? What am I hearing? And what can I actually control? What can I focus on to be able to facilitate either a happier relationship, a happier experience? It's not always going to be happy. Like, that's okay. But I do want to be at peace with a lot of things and like with the decisions I make. And I still feel at times like this resistance to, hey man, yeah, it's not working. Things aren't perfect right now. I mean, perfect's not the right way to word it. Things aren't exactly working the way I thought they would in certain dynamics. And it's hard, man, because yeah, I'm investing in myself, and like I know, my kids are growing and my family is like we're working on things, and there's just so many things going on all at once. It can be tough. But so with that being said, we're gonna shift gears. But I appreciate you guys letting me be vulnerable here and let me share with you guys, and you share with me. Like I want to hear from you guys. What do you think as far as expectations that you have for yourself that society has of you, and we can dig into all that as well. And I'm going to talk about the massage gun here, how it relates to that here in a second. To Vicky, and then I'm sure with all you're doing for others, you need to turn those things and mirror. Thanks, Robin. Yeah, and like so this is what's hard is I take it very personal. Like I'm going to be really, really transparent with you guys right now. Like I just got some feedback from someone very close to me that, I'm not showing up the way I thought I was. They didn't say this word for word, but that's like what I'm gathering from them. They're like, hey man, you're just like, this is what's up. And they gave me some feedback, and I welcome that feedback, but it was pretty hard to hear. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's pretty tough to hear that feedback, to think like how I thought let's get this massage gun going. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what's up, y'all. To hear, and again, I'm highlighting the Syncom massage gun. We got 51% off. It's got a deal today. How I thought I was showing up and how I am versus what their experience of it is different. It didn't align. It was really kind of hard to hear, and it's like now even hard to like process. I'm like, all right, I get to feel my feelings. I'm a little bummed out. I'm a little sad. All those things. But then realistically, it's like, do I just sit in a pity party? So that's, I think, the difference. There's a difference between being able to say, hey, I hear you, and I acknowledge what you're saying, but also to be able to say, like, I'm not going to just be sad about it, feel your feelings, but then be able to do something about it. And then lots of pressure from friends, family, work, life, school, the current state of affairs with the world, America as a whole, inflation. It's stressful, man. Yeah, for sure, Luda. Dude, so that's, 100%, man. There's all these different dynamics. And yeah, Robin, exactly. There's all these different variables and dynamics and things coming into play. So, being able to say, hey, like if we're feeling stressed, acknowledge stress, acknowledge those things. Like, and that's why I'm going to go back to like, hey, I'm feeling stressed. And I also had a long plane ride yesterday or last night or 2 nights ago into yesterday morning. And like my neck's feeling it. So that's why the Syncom massage gun is clutch right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Technically this is the actual Vibe Flex. I'm highlighting the Syncom massage gun. I showed a B-roll on it before. Let me actually play a video for you guys of it again, because I have the Syncom massage gun's actually at the gym. But I wanted to actually use the massage gun because I'm feeling it in my neck. So I'm going to play another B-roll for you guys. I'm going to mute myself.
This right here has been one of my favorite products to get in the mail lately. Just because of, again, how much I use it and the functionality of it with just increased blood flow, as well as just from the psychological, how it feels. Just be able to have some time from a recovery standpoint, having all the different attachment heads, throwing it on, being able to easily use it without having the cord or anything like that. Obviously, you could charge it, plug it in, but I've had it for over a week now, and I'm testing out that battery life. It says 6 hours, but I think I'm going to be able to put that to the test, and I highly recommend, again, especially for the price point and from the functionality. It has 5 different settings for your intensity. You can swap out the different heads to hit all the different muscle tissues in your body. So from me here, Coach Mike, I'm giving it a thumbs up, and honestly, I use it every single day. So that's my 2 cents on that, y'all. Yeah.
Bam. All right, y'all. So sorry. I was just finishing getting that little massage. I'm probably going to hit my shoulders again in a little bit. I just want to do a little bit of there. I'm going to charge my massage gun up and share that with you guys. Because again, this is a deal of the day. So you get 51% off. Plus, in addition to the 51% off, we got a $20 off InLink coupon. So you can get it for $43.99 right now. So under $45 for a massage gun. We've got 6 attachment heads. And again, for those attachment heads, I'm going to highlight. Let me do a little screen share here so you guys can again see this. Being able to see, like, it'll tell you, and it even comes with a little bit of a manual, but it even says right here, like, so look, you got the big round head. It's going to be good for bigger muscle groups like your back or your butt. You've got the U shape, which is helpful for flexibility around the spine, neck, and shoulders, getting into the tissue there. You got your flat head for those flat muscle groups for deeper massages, like maybe your pecs or things like that, bigger leg muscles. And then you got the bullet head to get relieving tension of deep tissue, getting deeper in trigger points. Even though they spelled trigger wrong, you got to add that extra G in there. Come on, Syncom. I'm sorry, I'm just messing with them. And then you got the small head for arms, thighs, calves, and then the rubber gas head, which is relaxing the muscle of the abdomen and chest. Good for my butt. I'm sold, right? Right, Ludo? We get those glute muscles firing up. Booty's all about that life too. You know what's up, Ludo. Ludo, I always appreciate you hanging out with me, man. When you're like on lunch break or anytime I see you, it just makes me so happy, bro. I can't wait to see you guys this weekend too and celebrate Dom's birthday. And that, like everybody in the chat, I always love hearing from you guys in the chat. It makes me feel like not alone. Cause like, to be super transparent with you guys, like these streams, we reach like anywhere from 1,000 to like 5,000 people, but I would say maybe a dozen to 30 people actually engage in the chat. So it's weird because I'm speaking to like thousands of people, but only like a dozen or so are actually engaging. So it's always nice to hear people engaging in the chat. And I don't feel as alone because while if there were like 2,000 people right in front of me, I'd probably feel a little stressed out. If I don't see anybody either, it's kind of like weird because it's like speaking into the void, as it were. So I always appreciate you guys communicating. We'll circle back to the Syncom massage gun. We'll kind of keep tagging it. We'll go into some other fitness products, and then we'll go back to it. So for now, we're going to go into the Flybird. We'll go flat bench first, and then we'll go into the adjustable bench. And if you guys have ever watched my streams, you know how I feel about adjustable benches or dumbbells versus the other options.
In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about the Flybird flat bench. And as you can see, it's a nicely padded bench, super durable. That's been my favorite thing to use about this particular bench. And I'm going to show you a really cool feature with this bench from the adjustment standpoint and the legs here. So we're going to take a little closer look at the adjustable component here with folding it up, which I think is a really cool aspect to being able to store it. So you pull that pin out, you're going to turn this to loosen it, and then once it's loose, you're going to pull out that spring-loaded mechanism. And you can see here, I'm just loosening it up. Once you have it loose, you just pull on that. And then I have it stand up vertically, so you're going to see it just drop right down. And the cool thing about that, again, if you look at this, it folds up. So if you do want to hang it on the wall, you want to put it off to the side from a storage capability, it's just a cool aspect that I really like to it. But overall, just going back to the durability of this, and again, looking at the padding, it's a comfortable bench and it gets the job done. I highly recommend if you're looking to add a flat bench to your toolbox.
So guys, I'm just dropping a message here on Facebook in the comments and in the chat. I always try and be able to, now I'm working more on engaging with you guys, not just here on Amazon, but on the other platforms. And what I basically kind of put in there was like, because Luda was saying, I was just commenting on all this stuff, all the deals and all the vulnerability, man. I'm talking about deals because we're leading up to Prime, but also, man, talking about that vulnerability. I think the more we as men in society and as society in general become more open about vulnerability, our feelings, and accepting of that. Now, it's not to say, hey, let's just all sit here and cry and not do anything about it. It's being able to be transparent and authentic to what you're feeling. And what from my experience of this, is the more you can share, the more you realize you're not alone. Because that's like another thing, at least from my perspective as a guy.
So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the
We'll get into that. Hold on. Let's play this video.
And I'm a huge fan of the brand Flybird, first and foremost.
Actually, no, let's pause it. I'm going to finish this point before we get into that. The ability as a guy, or just as I can only speak from a guy perspective, that's my experience, right? Is to be able to share, not only to be vulnerable, to be like authentic and transparent with people, but guess what? If you're going through something, I'm willing to bet somebody else is going through it too. And they want to have a connection with you and they want to hear that. And even if they're not going through it, I've learned that's the hardest thing, is that whether we're having like financial struggles, personal struggles, emotional struggles, health struggles, whatever, mental health, physical, whatever it is, people can support you and they want to see you do good. So if you're struggling with something and you share that, they're going to more than likely not just being like, and like make fun of you. And which in my mind was like one of the first things that would come to mind. It's not like, oh man, like I care about you. I want to help you. How can I support you? Whether it's, hey, even if I can't like give you new business, let me share it and help support your business. If it's, hey, you need someone to talk to, let me hit you up and reach out to you. Or, hey, I'm going to something similar. We can connect over that. And the world, I think, needs to have more of that. And this is just, again, I've gone through like 100-day, leadership and emotional intelligence course. So a lot of this is like just relevant in my mind right now and showing up. So you guys are probably going to be like, yeah, okay, that totally. But like, here's the thing. It's not just knowing it on a foundational level. It's implementing it and actually incorporating it into your day-to-day life. So that would be something I'm curious what you guys think on and what you feel. But with that being said, let's go back into the adjustable Flybird bench and dig this in.
But I love the adjustable bench. It's so versatile. And a big thing that I like here is check out this spot for your ankles where you can hook your feet. The cool thing I like about it as well is it folds down, as you could tell. Also, I'm going to show you guys on the flip side the pin and spring action. I'm going to pause for a quick second. I want you guys to see this has a spring component of it. So when you pull it out, it'll allow it to lock into place versus other benches. Sometimes we'll just have a little latch mechanism. Also, I want to show you guys the different positions to give you a little bit more idea of the versatility from the angles here, as well as talk about how that comes into play with your training. When you're able to change the angle, you can focus on different muscle groups and how they interact with one another. So the ability that Flybird provides to change these angles going into multiple different positions is awesome, as well as being able to work in a variety of different exercises as well. And the durability of it is clutch. That's a big one for me, and I highly recommend. Check them out.
Bam. And then Robin, hold on. I see you in the chat. I'm saying, wasn't it you that said you have to explore to find them, go meet new people, and go try new stuff? I'm sure. Yeah, I probably said that. And I think if what you're talking to is like supporting and going out there. Yeah. And like, that's what's crazy. What's interesting is like the people that are closest to me and the relationships that are the deepest are the ones that I find I struggle with the most at times, because those are sometimes the ones that are hardest to be most vulnerable with for different reasons. And it would almost be, you think the kind of the opposite, right? Like you're like, hey, well, if I'm really close to you and I trust you, I can be super vulnerable, which is I can also do. Like my wife, for example, like she knows everything pretty much about me. But sometimes I feel like I withhold certain dynamics. Like I won't let her see me cry or I want to be strong for her, my kids. Or maybe she gets also on the opposite side when I'm really angry and upset. She'll get a little bit more of that than I would give to someone that I don't really know that well, because I'm like, oh, well, you're going to forgive me or whatever. I create these stories on like whatever that component is, which is kind of ironic because that even can drive a wedge in between us or whoever I'm being nasty to, like my mom or my brother or my dad or my stepmom or my cousin or whatever it is. You know, the people I'm closest to, I can be kind of nasty to, or more nasty than I would be to someone I don't really know. Like if I meet someone on the street, I'm not going to yell at them. Ironically, even though I like maybe you'd be the opposite for some of you, but for me, I'm less likely to be nasty to a complete stranger than I am to be someone I'm really, really close with. For a variety, I guess, of reasons behind that. So anyways, plus the one thing I will say really quick is with the Flybird adjustable bench, $20 off inLink coupon, in addition to having, what is that, 29% off, almost 30% off here. So I thought I had my adjustable dumbbell. I'm going to get back into my pec and my shoulder here because I have a little bit more tightness. I don't have the adjustable dumbbell. So we're going to go back to the Syncom massage gun. Again, it's a deal of the day. We got that Amazon deal of the day. So we're going to dig into that. I'm going to dig into some of my muscles on that component. I'm also going to do a screen share. I'll play a B-roll again for you guys because as I go through it, I'm going to keep on playing in case someone's dropping into the stream for just joining us. Play that.
So in this video, we're going to be talking about the Syncom massage gun. As you can see, it's a portable handheld massage gun. Has 5 different settings. It has the switch right here underneath. You're going to turn that on, and then you can use, you'll see the light will light up, and then you can use the button on the back to cycle between settings 1 through 5, increasing in intensity throughout each individual one. Now, my favorite part to the massage gun is not only the portability and the function, but the different attachment heads that it comes with. You have 6 different attachment heads. You can see me, I'll even easily just swap out, turn and pull, and then you can just easily swap it out for another one. So you can have a wide variety of different muscles to hit and different intensities, so you can customize it to what you want and the comfort that you desire.
Bam, y'all. So again, just giving you guys some details. I'm actually using the massage gun right now, so you guys can probably hear that. Let me know if this is too loud, by the way, guys, because this just feels so good. You want sweet deals and male vulnerability? Have I got a stream for you? Right, Luda? You know what's up. That's what it's all about, bro. Oh, man. I always appreciate you hanging out. Dude, how is the VR headset, by the way? How's the Quest Oculus? You having a good time with it? It's cool either way, if not, or if you are. It's yours now, homie. I want you to enjoy that puppy. All right, so I've got the Beat Saber, right, bro? Oh, man, getting up in that tissue. I'm going to do a screen share because not only does this have 51% off because I'm getting the sweat on. That's what I love to hear, bro. Dropping them pounds. But we also got this $20 off inLink coupon. So not only you get the massage gun, 51% off right now. Oh, man, these muscles. But $20 off. So you get it for under $45 right now. So whether it's, wait, when is, Father's Day already happened. I forgot. Yeah, that was last week. Man, I'm losing my track on time, y'all. Oh, should I get a massage gun for Dom, dude? You think he wants one? I feel like that'll be my gift for him to you guys, because like you guys are holding him and you're getting your muscles sore. I'll give that up to you guys to help on the recovery side. Oh man, dude, this is feeling so good. But yeah, again, take advantage of that sweet deal. A Spider-Man one. What? Oh man, I should totally get a Spider-Man massage gun for him. I'll be like, Spider-Man. Spider-Man. He knows what's up. Dude, I'm excited. I didn't even check to see what the weather is going to be like. Hopefully it's not like 100. Bro, when I was in Vegas, man, every day was at least 100 degrees. And on Tuesday, it's 101 degree or 110 degrees. But honestly, the humidity here in the South, bro, makes it feel even hotter than that. Just because of the humidity that kicks in. That would be a good giveaway. Ooh, yeah, that would be a good giveaway. That's a good point. I like where your head's at, Robin. Maybe we'll do that for Amazon Prime Day or something. All right, and I did forget. Well, I didn't have the Flybird adjustable dumbbells. I did have the Initial Force adjustable dumbbells. So I'm going to play a B-roll on that while we're digging into the fitness stuff. And then it's supposed to be nice. Hopefully it stays that way. Yeah, it's going to be beautiful Luda. It's going to be awesome for Dom's birthday. I can already feel it. I know it. Let's get our video share on. And then, ooh, this has a $30 off inland coupon, so you can get it for $159.99 right now. What's up?
So in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Flybird adjustable dumbbells. Let's dig on into them. So these are really cool because of, again, the adjustable style, and the handle right here I really love compared to some other adjustable dumbbells I've tried in the past. Wanted to give you guys a little bit of the dimension look. And the cool thing is, again, you're going to see me right here, turn the handle, and that's how you select the weight you want. It slides right out, you drop it back in, you turn the handle, and you get the next one. It's a really cool feature compared to, again, some of the other styles that I've seen, and being able to go all the way from 11 pounds up to 55 pounds within seconds is an amazing, both cost-effective feature, in my opinion, as well as a space-effective feature where you don't need multiple sets. And again, I wanted to highlight that here just by going through how easily you can do your reps, superset it, drop the weight in, change it, and then go up or down in weight, which is, again, for me as a trainer, as a coach, as a fitness professional, an amazing option, especially from a home gym perspective. I also wanted to highlight for you guys the actual locking mechanism. These buttons I'm pointing at right now are what actually will release the weight, and these nodules here in the set are what's going to do it. So the only time you can change the weight is when it's actually in the mold. So this way you have a nice, safe grip. You don't have to worry about it when it's out of the mold.
Bam, safety features, conveniency, all that good stuff. And then Raina, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. What's up? So again, guys, you might notice I don't have a giveaway banner scrolling here at the bottom because we're not doing our like every new follower. We add $1 to it. I kind of ended that in June. And I'm thinking about maybe I'll do that, you know, in August or September leading up to hitting 2,000 followers. So for now, if you guys want to do a giveaway, let me know. We'll do a giveaway, but I'm going to give access because now I'm charging. Again, we kind of put the paywall back up for our course, and it's going to be $1,000 for our health and nutrition course. And then we have our $3,000 12-week program, our body recomposition program. And maybe I'll do that as a giveaway if you guys want to get access to that. That's actually, yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll do the 12-week giveaway to our total body recomposition program that we're doing for $3,000. And again, we've kind of shifted again, guys. I told you this was going to happen, so don't be surprised now. But maybe I'll do a giveaway for that, and that'll be a fun thing to do. And we're just stepping our coaching game up. You know what I mean? Going to the high ticket stuff because Daddy's got bills to pay. You know what I mean? Kids are getting older. I've put a lot of time into this, and I can see like, hey man, this is what's crazy. Going to like business conferences and seeing all this stuff and working with amazing coaches is seeing like, you could see like 22 to 25-year-old like influencers on TikTok and Instagram making millions of dollars talking about fitness stuff that they have really no idea what the hell they're talking about, or at least they're talking about from their experience and what worked for them. And like, oh, well, if it worked for me, it's going to work for you guys. And like, it's not necessarily how it works. And be like, dude, why am I not charging more money? Why am I not doing this? What is going on? So finally taking that step into really facilitating and charging what I believe I'm worth as well as my team's worth. So if you guys want to work with me, I'm just going to be straight up. It's $500 an hour. That's the dealio. And then if you want to work with our coaching program, $3,000 for our 12-week program. We are going to have slots to work with our other coaches, like on our kickoff app and things like that. That, you know, will be a lower price point, like $95 a month or something like that. But if you want to get that best experience, man, we're shifting and leaning into, again, a premium price for a premium service. Because what I deliver after doing a lot of research over the last 10 years, going to different facilities and spending lots of money, is like, dude, we're the best in the game. You know what I mean? So I want the price point and what we're doing to reflect that. So anyways, with that being said, let's go on into our fitness gloves. So I'm going to play a B-roll and highlight some of the fitness gloves we have here in the carousel. Be able to show you guys some of the insight. Now, I have a few brands in the carousel, but the benefit of the gloves themselves are pretty much the same. And then I'm saying that's cool. Yeah, thanks, Robin. I appreciate the support, homie. In this video, I'm going to be going over the Glow Fit workout gloves. As you can see, they have the cutoff fingers. And what this is really all about is having the actual grip support and this little like tactile material here that helps get you a better grip. Now, if you don't want calluses on your hands like I have, or you feel like your grip is the failing point, and you want to kind of be able to work past that, these types of gloves can be a great asset. The cool thing about them is also they have a nice stretchy material. They're breathable on the back, so you're not going to be able to necessarily get all that sweat and funk holding into them. But what I will say is when you're using these,
this is not going to long-term improve your grip strength. You're relying on the actual material to help you grab that bar, whatever it is that you're grabbing. So the benefit is you can potentially lift more weight, which is going to help your gains. The downside is you may not be conditioning your hands and the grip itself. So just pros and cons there, but definitely a thumbs up if you want to be able to work these benefits.
Bam, y'all. Bam. So we're going to stick with kind of using gloves and accessory support. We're going to go into the wrist wraps and look at some of the benefits wrist wraps can provide for you. Plus, they also have 15% off right now. And again, there's always going to be like pros and cons, trade-offs to everything that we're going to use.
In this video, we're going to be looking at the Air Pop wrist support straps. Now, these are actually really cool and can be really beneficial if you do have chronic wrist issues or anything like that and you want to have some additional support. So you just kind of hook your thumb right through here. You're going to wrap it around your wrist to give you some added support as tight as you like and as it feels good. And it can help you kind of, again, keep that alignment in your wrist, give you some support. There's pros and cons to this. Depending on, again, what's going on, if there's an injury there, again, talk to a physical therapist or a doctor. This isn't medical advice, but this can be a great tool to help support your wrists and be able to give you that added support when you're going for maximal lifts or pushing yourself. But again, get some more insight. These can be great options, though. I definitely do recommend them. And the cool thing about this is the material is they're not going to hold on to the sweat as much, so you can wash them, and they're going to be nice and clean and sanitized. So definitely a thumbs up.
Boom. And then, so I'm just seeing my wife and Luda and his wife are in a group chat together, and my wife's taking a screenshot of all these comments on Facebook and sending it in the group chat. Be like, without any context, these are funny. Because you could just see like Luda putting all his comments on Facebook, and I like kind of have a couple comments in there. But yeah, you don't necessarily understand the context of them. So now when you see it, you look at it, it's like a whole bunch of random messages and comments. It's pretty funny. I'm aware, right? Luda knows what's up. He knows the game. All right, guys. So we're gonna right. So I'm like answering to the private chat we have going on and on my phone, as well as looking on the chat both on Amazon as well as on the other comments. So we'll bring it back. Let's bring it back to the deal of the day. I'm gonna like touch on a product, go back to the deal of the day, touch on a different product, go back to the deal of the day, because anytime I see a deal of the day, I always want to highlight that for you guys so you can take advantage of the price that we got going down here. Because Amazon Prime Day is coming up, we have great deals even leading up to that. And then from July 12th to the 13th there's going to be some serious deals going down. But when you see a deal like this, 50% off plus another $20 off inLink coupon, I don't think it's really going to get much better than that. So jump on it now, because what some companies are going to do is they're going to try and promote a deal prior to Amazon Prime, because all the big heavy hitters are going to be dropping deals. So that's an opportunity you may not be able to get for actual Amazon Prime Day. And then stupid question, what is your opinion on all the copper fit items? I don't think that's a stupid question at all. I love that question. Our wives are making fun of us, bro. They wonder why we are emotionally unavailable. Right, bro? Luda, let's talk about this, homie. That's a great point. Luda's hitting me. It's like, hey man, so we're opening up, we're being vulnerable, and we're doing all this stuff. And then even the people closest to us, our wives, are busting our chops. It's like, yeah. So you tell me you want an emotionally available man, but when a man's being emotionally available and open, you're gonna shit on it, or excuse my language, you're gonna make fun of that. Like, and I understand it's all fun and games, like they're just messing around. I was like, what's up, man? That you see how that's confusing? Like, I was even like, you know what? I'm going to open up to Ashley later and I'm going to tell her how I'm feeling. I might even freaking cry. I might even cry with my wife so we can have that emotional connection. And then seeing that, I'm like, all right, maybe I'm not going to cry. Maybe I'm not going to do that, because are you just going to make fun of me about it? Are you just going to like comment your friends about whatever, which she's not going to do. And I'm going to be straight up with you guys. I'm probably going to have a deep conversation with my wife later. Probably going to cry. My wife has seen me cry maybe 2 or 3 times our whole relationship. We've been together almost 10 years. They're mass texting our chat right now. Right, dude? They're like, yeah, look at these people, what they're saying. They don't even know what the hell is going on. But yeah, dude, my wife's probably seen me cry like 2 or 3 times total, my whole relationship. And tonight, probably going to see me cry again, because I can like feel myself. If I were to even open up more emotionally right now, I might even cry on a live stream, bro. And I don't even know. I don't know if I'm emotionally that available yet, or strong to be able to be cool with you guys being able to see. I'll tell you this. I was on a podcast a couple of weeks ago. Shout out to EB Speaks. Great on Instagram, great channel. Definitely go check her out. Talks about resiliency and coaching and all those things. And, you know, I even teared up a little bit on that podcast because I was talking about Blind Connect, the nonprofit that we raised $95,000 for and that I want to continue to support and work with. And basically being able to, whatchamacallit, being able to be super vulnerable. Like I even teared up a little bit talking about how I'd never see my kids again. Cause if you go blind, obviously you're not going to like, and people, that's the whole service. Blind Connect serves those that are either losing their vision or have lost their vision and do rehabilitation for them, how to live in your everyday life, how to cook, how to clean, how to like operate, how to function, how to be a parent, all those things. And don't worry, Robin, I'm going to get to your question, by the way. I'm just like ranting here a little bit. And I even teared up a little bit on that podcast. So like, if you guys want to see it, there's actually a video of me crying somewhere on EB Speaks. So let me actually see if I can pull this up. Let me see if I can pull up her podcast real quick so I can plug her real quick. So I want to be able to drop a promotion for her. It's on Instagram. Let's see. Oh, and then Caleb's fighting this weekend too. Shout out to one of my sponsored fighters, Caleb. And he's a pro fighter. So yeah, let's do a little screen share here. So I can share Mustang. Yeah. No, we're gonna drop that. Boom. So this is EB Speaks. Erin, she's awesome. Let's see. Where's the episode? I think she's got a bunch of content, obviously, puts out great stuff. Let's see. Where is I don't even know where the episode is that I'm tagged in. We'll find it though. Nope, that's not it. We're gonna find it though. Don't you worry, y'all. Here we go.
To what it is that brings you joy.
Ooh, let's hit it.
That's the key because you definitely can't pour from an empty cup.
Bam. So yeah, just go check that out. She's got great content. Go give her some love and some support. And now let's dig back into again all the awesome deals. And then Robin, you had a great question. So it's what's your opinion on CopperFit items? So let me pull them up. So CopperFit, I believe, is like a compression company that has like let me make sure it's the right thing that I'm thinking of. Like different sleeves or compression material to support increased blood flow. At the end of the day, whether it's CopperFit or whether it's any other brand, there is some very strong validity to having compression material supporting increasing blood flow. But now I'm actually looking at, so now they have menthol and CoQ10. So I think it depends. The answer I'll always give is it depends. What are you looking for from the experience? You know, are you looking for it to help increase blood flow? Then compression will definitely do that. And CopperFit looks like a compression fit material. Definitely do that. If you're looking for, you know, pain relief, if you're looking for, you know, whatever it is, always an as on TV item. Yeah. So, but my question to you, Robin, is like, what are you looking for? Like, give me a little bit more on like, what's my opinion on it? Because I like, does it work? Like it's all relative. So I'm wondering if I can get a little bit more context to the question to help maybe give you a more useful or helpful answer. Maybe not though. You tell me. And let me see if I have any other, speaking of compression stuff, let's see if I have anything in the carousel today that I can talk about with that context in mind. Ooh, like let's talk about, well, I'll even highlight the sauna suit because the sauna suit, the waist trainer, I think they can fall in this category. They're not compression material per se, but they can also help increase blood flow, like especially the sauna suit, just because of the heat and the material. It can help increase blood flow to wherever you are wearing. And I actually got a portable steam shower in. Finally, I'm going to test that out. So pain relief for my knees, arthritis in my hands. Gotcha. So here's the thing. It can be, depending on what the condition is you have. If you have arthritis in your knees, like you said, arthritis in your hands, it can potentially be helpful for that. You know, it can potentially be, let me pull up their gloves. You're talking about the gloves too, hand relief compression gloves. So the compression component of it can help just by adding in some blood flow and having some support. That's a very valid potential option. Same thing for the knees, having the sleeve on it, just the compression can increase blood flow. Looks like they also have like a menthol or an ice one that can potentially be a benefit. But again, this starts to go outside my scope. Honestly, this is where like I would refer to a physical therapist or a doctor that has a specialty in that area, while I do have a corrective exercise specialty background. Oh, what's up, Eric? Hey. Being able to speak to specific conditions and the impact that have starts to go outside of my scope. And I'm very mindful of staying within my scope with the credentials that I have. So hopefully that's helpful, Robin. Let me know if that helps or it doesn't. And if there's any other additional insight, maybe things I can go into within my scope that I'm happy to entertain. And I'm also going to highlight just the waist trainer since I was talking about that, and that has 28% off. And then we'll go back to, oh, I didn't talk about the Geek Chef air fryer toaster. That's another great one. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, it helps. All right, awesome. Glad, Robin. All right, so now let's highlight. You guys should have said it to us for being. I'm just like laughing at the chat now that Luda, my wife, his wife, and I are in, and some of the things that are being said. It's pretty funny. So the Geek Chef air fryer toaster. This one has 15% off. And I believe, I think it was you, somebody else in a prior stream asked the difference between the black one and the silver one. It's really just the color. Functions the same, a little bit of the sizing. So I'm going to play a little bit of a B-roll here for you guys. You can check out. Going down, y'all.
So just to dig in here a little bit more and to highlight, I wanted to have two different B-rolls playing. Right up here is the chicken wings. Right over here are the dehydrated mangoes. What I actually did, because I wanted to show you guys, like, I think sometimes when we think about, like, you know, changing up your nutrition habits and whatnot, it's like, oh, I have to have everything from scratch. It has to be perfect. Like, I'll be honest with you, no. Sometimes I don't have the time to make fresh chicken wings, like with my own sauce and whatnot. So I bought these from the store, straight up from the freezer. They already had the buffalo ranch sauce on. I threw them right into the air fryer toaster, threw the settings on, be able to throw it on air fryer. I put it on 20 minutes, I believe, and 10 minutes about halfway through. I just flip them, got them nice and crispy, and they were amazing. So I wanted to share that with you guys specifically for this one, so you guys can understand, like, again, even as a health professional, this is what I do for a living. Ideally, it's great to have organic and fresh and make your own sauce and do all that stuff, totally. But sometimes, based on time and bandwidth and what you have going on, this might be the best option. It's about making the best choice and the best option you have at that time. And being able to have the Geek Chef air fryer toaster can help leverage that a little bit more, have it a little bit more convenient. You don't have to worry about like preheating it and stuff like that, which to me was pretty awesome, because that's one of my hesitations when it comes to using the oven, which I still use at times. It's just like, I don't want to have to preheat it and wait. It adds more time onto it. So literally dial it to 20 minutes, throw them in, flip them halfway through, and you're good to go. And even that, you technically don't have to. I just like to. Now let's slide over to the mangoes here for a second. Looking at these, this is again another one. I'm a huge fan of dehydrated mangoes, but from a cost perspective and also from like a kind of portion sizing perspective, I can spend a lot of money and I can also eat way too much of them. So what I decided to do was, again, get the frozen ones and just throw them in. Now, what you'll notice in this one, they got a little crispy because I put them in for 3 hours straight. What I would recommend after doing it since then is being able to do them from a half hour at a time, let them sit for 10 minutes, flip them, do it for another half hour, then let them rest for like 10 minutes and then see where they're at. And then maybe an hour and a half in usually is going to be good. I did it for 2 hours this last time, and it came out, again, great, not as crispy on the edges. These were frozen from chunks. What I also did is I got some fresh mangoes now, and I'm going to slice them up longer and thinner, and I'll shoot some B-roll for that as well if you guys want to see that and dig into some of the differences when you lay them down and what it can look like. But I wanted to share that with you guys because I'm a really big fan of leveraging the air fryer and toaster, not adding the calories from oils, and being able to have the versatility it can provide with so many different things.
Yeah, versatility. That's a key word too, dude. And let's check this. I'm going to do a little screen share for you guys to show you. We got a nice 20. Yeah, it's a $20 off inLink coupon that goes in addition to the 15% off that we got going down for the air fryer toaster combo. Check this puppy out. So again, click on that $20 off inLink coupon. It'll automatically be applied at checkout. So it'll take it from $169.99 down to $149.99. And again, what I will say, while not even Amazon Prime Day yet, some companies, just what I've observed from this, are not going to have the deals, or they start the deals early and they end them early to not try and compete with the bigger brands on Amazon Prime Day. So when you see something like this, I highly recommend jumping on it now, and don't think that it's going to be around for Amazon Prime Day in like 2 weeks, because they might be getting a head start and putting out deals to help sell things prior to the bigger brands using Amazon Prime Day to help drive up sales. So that's just like my 2 cents on that kind of a strategy that I've seen people wait and then they miss their opportunity on the deal. So just a heads up on that. So now we'll go to, let's see what else. We're going to bring it back. We got to always bring it back again to the Cincal massage gun, since that is the deal of the day. And knowing that's the deal of the day, let me see what else we got here. Bam. I'm just trying to see if there's any other details I might have missed on it. Again, we've got a $20 off handling coupon that goes with it, so you guys can take advantage of that. I'll pop that bad boy open. Again, I'll screen share here on this so you can see the deal of the day. And then I'll even bust out my massage gun so that you guys can kind of see it being used in real time while we're doing it. I'm continuously like charging it while using it too. Hold on, let me turn this puppy on. There we go. Oh yeah. We're gonna dig into my shoulder. Oh, Jesus. Man, y'all, sorry, I'm a little quiet right now just because this massage gun's hitting it hard. We're hitting it hard, y'all, and I'm doing like a live demo basically for you guys. While I'm going through this, I'll hit my back here a little bit. Oh. Now, if you guys hear that rattling noise, the rattling's actually because this particular head has a rotational component to it, so that's why you might hear that. Not all the massage guns are like that. Oh, I should say not all the attachments and heads are like that. Just getting blood flow into these areas. Again, I took a red eye Tuesday night into Wednesday, and like, man, trying to sleep on the plane with my head against the window, like I could feel, strained my neck, man. I think also another clutch move I should get from one of our Amazon sponsors is getting a pillow for travel. That's the next thing I got to get that I'm working on. But I realized in hindsight, this just sleeping on the plane was not so friendly for my neck. So now I get to just kind of help release some of the tension. And again, the cool thing about this is in the manual that comes with the massage gun, and even in the content that they share with you, it tells you, hey, each head has a different function and purpose, different muscle group you can use it for, and what's it best served for as. So you can use it wherever you're feeling it the most and be able to get the most out of it. And then hold on, Robin, I see you got a comment here. Take care of yourself, Mike. I'll see you later. Yeah, Robin, thanks for the love. Thanks for always dropping by. I appreciate it. And then I'll see you later. I have a bunch of streams scheduled out today, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think I'm going to get to all those streams. I'm probably going to end up rescheduling them just because, again, I have some other things to take care of, and I want to have some conversations with my wife and open up with her and get some vulnerability going down in our relationship. Know what I mean, y'all? Ooh. Don't mind me as I'm just like ooh and on into the actual microphone. All right, so we're going to take a pause on that. I'm going to go back to charging it. We'll get our charge on, and then I still got some other products I haven't talked about yet. So we get to just tag into some other things as well. Like I got my King Will ring. That's a super cool option for rings, and it's kind of got like a cool fidget spinner component to it. Plus, this guy's at 46% off right now. What's up? Let's break this down.
All right, so I'm not a huge jewelry person, but this ring's actually really cool. And the coolest thing to me is not only how, like, again, the aesthetics, but like, check out that fidget component to it. You can just kind of like turn that centerpiece. So to me, that's my favorite part of this ring. I always kind of like fidgeting with things, whether it's my ring when I have it on or anything like that. And this is cool to just have that centerpiece be the only one that moves. And then I actually like wore it out for my daughter's birthday. Like I didn't feel like there was an issue from an aesthetics perspective. Again, I'm not a huge jewelry person, but totally felt good rocking this bad boy. So from like an aesthetics perspective, got the thumbs up from both me and my wife, as well as just like, I'm gonna call it functionality for lack of a better term. I just think it's cool to be able to kind of like just fidget with this bad boy. So that's my 2 cents on it, y'all. Yeah, I give it a thumbs up.
Bam. Sorry. So this actually made me think of my buddy my homie Will and his son Jonathan, who has some dope jewelry, some like really cool rings. I'm like, yo, you know what? What size is Jonathan? I want to hook him up with a ring and send one out. And now I'm just going through some messages. All right, let's go through this stuff. Bam, we got all the messages. Also, guys, let me know any questions you guys have. I just see these questions coming in from some of my clients. It makes me think, oh yeah, do you guys have questions? What do you want to talk about? Because I have a few more products to touch on, but I also love to dig into questions. All right, so we got that. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see what else we got. So we talked about the match. We talked about the air. Oh, I didn't talk about the Govee lights. Let's talk about those Govee lights, y'all. So before I get into these Govee lights, I'm going to go back to the massage gun. Again, we got that as the deal of the day. Ooh, I got the leg massager. Talk about the shades. Ooh, the hula hoop too. You know, let me talk about the hula hoop. That's one that's still in the fitness category that I didn't talk about that I think is a fun one. And this, to me, just helps us kind of think outside the box as far as just fitness products and ways we can get moving and active.
All right, y'all. So I'm going to break it down, this weighted hula hoop. And I got to say, right off the bat, I was a little skeptical when I got it just because I thought it was potentially a gimmicky idea. But, you know, after being able to apply it and use it myself and be able to have my wife use it and actually just to like look at the just objective kind of data and information around it, this actually gets a thumbs up for me. Again, as a strength conditioning coach, this is one I was like, again, somewhat skeptical of, but looking at how it actually causes you to engage the core, the anti-rotation component of it, and being able to, just from a coordination standpoint, get it to move, it was actually a really solid product. The one thing I will say is make sure you have this thing locked in place. Otherwise, I had it kind of like not fully locked into the magnet and it kind of came off. So just make sure you're doing that. Otherwise, this gets a complete thumbs up for me. It's actually something I'll be using with some of my in-person clients and recommending to some of my virtual clients as well. So, yeah, y'all.
So with that being said, let's see what else you guys got. Talk to me about questions. If you guys have questions on that, let me see if there's an InLink coupon too. I don't see an InLink coupon, but we already got a deal on that. And then we'll go back to, again, you know, we got to go back to the Syncom massage gun since we have the deal of the day going down there. Let me highlight this puppy, and then we'll get back into some of the other products I might have missed. Boom, y'all. So sorry, I'm just sending some messages to some of my peeps. So we've gone through, again, this 100-day like leadership, emotional intelligence course. Now we get to stay in touch with each other. So one of my buddies just hit me up. We had a long weekend, y'all. Like 2 hours of sleep, 2 to 4 hours of sleep every night. And I can't go into the details of everything else, but it's taxing for sure. Taxing for sure. So I was just sharing some things with him, and yeah, man, I gotta be honest. It's tough to like. Over these last 100 days, like I've really poured myself into this whole effort and pouring myself into relationships and trying to impact how I show up and how my business is, my personal relationships, my life, my vulnerability. And I'll be really transparent with you guys. Again, I feel like it's just still not enough. Like there's still so many things that I that I get to work on, that I get to realize, that I get to show up for, that I'm still struggling with. And I wasn't expecting like, all right, I'm going to be like perfect at doing these 100 days, but it's like after doing so much work, it's like, I feel like what's interesting is I'm getting validation from the people I'm going through the course with, but the people that are the most important to me, the ones that are closest to me, I'm not getting that same validation. I'm not getting that same recognition. And it's probably because how I'm showing up to them. Like to the people I'm going through the course with, I'm showing up for them in a way that they like appreciate. And maybe to like my wife or my mom or my brother or my cousin or my dad or whoever it is, like maybe I'm just not showing up the same way or the way they want it. And man, I'm getting like, it feels like I was just telling my buddy, I feel like I'm getting hit in the mouth right now. Like I'm getting kicked in the teeth with like, it's just not enough. Like I'm not performing at the way that I guess that expectations. I don't even know, man. Like these things I get to talk about. I'm getting really personal with you guys, man. Hopefully I'm not getting too far into the weeds here. Because that's what's tricky is like I open up and I want to be vulnerable, but it's also I realize I'm online talking to like thousands of strangers, and maybe my family and the people closest to me don't want all this aired out. But sorry, this is the reality of my life and how we do things. Anywho's, so we got this income. Let's talk about some of the other things. Oh, we talked about that. We talked about songs. The Govee lights. That's what I didn't talk about. I want to talk about that before. All right, let's get our share on here.
Now again, for these Govee light bar setup, the cool thing is again, it has a vertical holder. You could just slide this right in, or it has an adhesive on the back. You can kind of rest it horizontally on the wall or just have it facing straight up. Now you might notice I have it just on the regular reading mode because I want the lighting feature for my actual content creation right now. But this has an app you can download. I can pull it up on my phone, and I'm actually going to show you guys in real time how you can adjust it. Because the cool thing is with this, it's not only like a set light that, you know, isn't kind of dynamic, but this actually has like audio settings where I just change the coloring, and now based on me talking, see how it's changing the rhythm and the pattern? I can put it on vivid and change how it moves, put it on rhythm, put it on strike, put it on vibrate. And cool thing I use this for is like working out, honestly. So when I'm training, being able to put on a music or a playlist, having it connect to my phone, and then having the music to match that actually really helps me from like a visual standpoint to get kind of amped up. As well as the cool thing, this has a camera that comes with it. You can sync it up to your TV or your monitor or whatever kind of screen you want to use it, and then you can put it on video mode. So like right now I'll put it on video mode, and I have it set up on my monitor. My monitor has like a bluish purple background, so you can kind of see that's what it's displaying. And it's picking up on my audio, but if I had like an action scene going on or I was playing video games, it even has a gaming mode. It has a split screen mode so that it can pick up different inputs from like the right side of the screen, left side of the screen. This thing's, again, it's just got so much versatility, and I think it's so cool. And I just highly recommend it from the fun and the function standpoint.
Boom goes the dynamite, yo. So yeah, it's all about the fun. You got some of the function. Oh, I definitely logged the wrong thing. Sorry, I'm just like trying to log my food and realizing I'm logging the wrong stuff. And while I'm going through that, let's see. Oh, Eric, you got a good question. Hey, Mike, I found out from the ENT today that I'm clenching my jaw too much when I work out. Any advice? So first I would say, what did the ENT say to you when you asked them that same question? That would be my first question, because here's what I think is interesting, or so I'm curious if your experience is like this, Eric. Sometimes I feel like we'll go to the doctor and they tell us information and we don't have enough time to really dig into the questions you may have. So I wonder if you were even able to ask them that question first, because they may have already had insight or things to recommend. On the other side, this is going to sound weird, but like I sometimes even like working out with a mouthpiece because I do like to clench my teeth as well. So if you have like a mouthpiece in or something like that, they even have lifting style mouthpiece or mouth guards to help exert some of that energy and that clench and that kind of resistance almost. It can be really, really potentially helpful. But again, I wonder, first off, how do they even know you're clenching your jaw too much when you're working out? Like, are they there? How do they know? Are they just seeing from the muscular tone? Are you saying that you're doing it when you're working out? I wonder how they even know that. Because maybe it's when you're sleeping too. How do they know if it's when you're working out versus when you're sleeping? Maybe you discussed with them like, hey, this is what I'm doing when I'm working out. So I'd like a little bit more context to be transparent with you. Excuse me. Talked about being aware and said that some heavy lifters use mouthpieces. Yeah, exactly. Just like I was saying, you can use mouthpiece. That's what I personally like. Even when I do jujitsu, this is a little bit different, but when I'm grappling and wrestling and doing jujitsu, I like having a mouthpiece in, not just to protect so I don't bite my gums and lips and stuff. but also to be able to kind of like bite down and exert and clinch and exert more energy. I actually get crackling in my ears after working out. Not every time, but occasionally. That's very interesting. So yeah, so I guess that symptom might be what he's connecting to. You're just clenching too much in the exertion, and then maybe the tendons or the ligaments or the tissue in your jaw is what's leading to that. So I would say a mouthpiece, just like to what they're saying, and then that could be something very helpful. That's obviously something you can get here on Amazon. I recommend checking that out, man, and seeing how that feels. And then also, I wonder when you're doing that, like being more mindful of your breath and your breathing work. So if you're breathing with every rep and every exercise, it might be harder for you to clench your jaw. So that might be something to help as well. It is a small jaw muscle that starts spasming, he said. Yeah. So I would also say work on your breathing as well. Having the right breathing to the exercise can be a massive component as well. So with that being said, let's go back to, again, our deal of the day. We got the Syncom massage gun, not only having 51% off, but we got a $20 off EndLink coupon that goes along with it. And I'm going to see, we got all that. The only thing I think I missed was we hit the pillows. I'll talk about the Quinier leg massage and then the shades we got going here. All right. So we got that highlighted. We brought it back there. Now let's get into, I'll go over the leg massager, then we'll go into the disposable facial tissues. Wait for it. Let's pull this puppy up. Bam. All right, so I'm going to screen share. All right, so we got a $60 off EndLink coupon, so that brings it to $229.99 when you take $60 off of it. Now here, Quinier and different brands will have different styles. Thing I notice about this style of the Quinier is the zip up. Notice the zip up, and the material is just a little bit nicer, a little bit more durable. You're going to use it as a leg recovery system. You can do it while you're actively working out your upper body and getting your lower body recovered. It's got the digital remote, super easy to use. It's got 4 buttons, nothing crazy there. It just talks about where the airbags are, and then being able to have the recovery component of things, and just increase circulation if you have edema issues, or you just want to relax at the end of the day. You had a long day. These can all be great things for that. And from a price point perspective, here's what I'll say. There's definitely cheaper price points and options for this type of a product. But if you want something that's going to last, the durability, and because it has that zipper component, that's why it's that price point. There's a cheaper option from Quinier, and there's also cheaper brands like FitKing has some nice cheaper options. So it depends on what you want. If it's you want the best material and you want the best experience, or you want something that's going to fit your budget, or maybe a hybrid of the two. That's some of the variables that you might want to be aware of or just focusing on. And then I actually have the facial tissues right here. Let me see if I have a B-roll that I uploaded on these yet. Yeah, I have them uploaded, but I don't have the screen or the downloaded video. So let's see if we have a discount. I always like to check, see discounts and links. We got an 80 pack. You can buy a pack of 1 or a pack of 3. Pack of 3 is definitely going to be a better deal. You get a slight discount by doing that. It's going to be like 5 cents cheaper per count, like per tissue. So that's something that'll add up as you buy more and more in volume. And then do you know if there are jaw or face massagers? I do know that there are like eye massagers and things like that, but jaw massager, I'm not sure. That's something I would definitely... Let's look to see if, even just with Syncom, if they've got one. I'll check Syncom's page while we're kind of going through that. And again, the facial tissues, these are cool because they are reusable. You can use it like 2 to 3 times. I would not reuse these, to be transparent with you guys. If you're like using it to like clean up raw chicken or stuff like that, I would reuse these if you're doing it for like facial, like tissue, like makeup remover, stuff like that, which is what it's meant for. So I'm going through Syncom. It looks like they have the leg. They have eye massager, foot massager, hand massager. They have the chair back. I don't see like a jaw massager. I've never really heard of anything for a jaw massager. I wonder if you could even use the handheld massage guns for your jaw. Like, I would not do that personally. I would talk to your doctor or your ENT first, and I would ask them, just because that's something that I wonder if they have something specifically designed. I'm sure if like we've thought of this question, I'm sure someone's thought of it or designed it or tried to do something with it. So I would just be mindful of that. I know the eye massager. Yeah. Just Good question though. I appreciate you asking. Definitely worth thinking about. But yeah, guys, that's what's cool about these. These are super durable, observant, and on the facial tissues, one side is flat and one side's a little bumpy and rigid, so you can get different components for, like, again, removing makeup or anything like that. And then the last thing that I'll talk about that I haven't talked about are the Sojo's sunglasses that I did not bring to Vegas. I got to be honest, and I regretted not having shades because it was bright and it was sunny out there. And these would have come in clutch. So you got the retro oversized shades. We have two different ones. We have a more of a blocky style, and then we have more of the aviator style. I typically like aviator, but I actually like the blocky style more. And they both have 20% off right now. Actually, 20% off and 24% off. So you're gonna get them for under $20 right now. Great deal. And again, like I was going shopping with my buddy the other day in Vegas when we're still out there. I want to get a gift for the girls, and we were going into a store. We're looking like really name brand shades. I won't say the name brands, but anywhere from like $100 to $350, $400 for glasses. And it's like, bro, like, sure, if you want to make a statement and that's what you're all about, cool. I'm not judging that. I'm supportive of that. But if you just want function, like, why would you pay $400 for a pair of glasses where you can get them for like $20 and they do the same exact thing? Now, there is a fashion sense, there is a statement sense to it, but from a functionality, you want to get the sun out of your eyes, right? So, I always like kind of freak out about having that much money on things that I could lose or break very easily, especially that I have kids now. I don't want to get mad at them for things like that, like if they break it or things along those lines. So that's just my 2 cents, and I'm curious how you guys feel about that. Like, what's the most expensive shades that you've ever had, or like what's the most money you spent on something like that? You don't have to share if you don't want to. I'm just wondering, like, I've got, for like my brother, I got him a gift. I got him, like, I think it was like $200 $300 sunglasses, or like a watch. I think Ashley got me a Movado watch. I don't know how much that is. Let's look it up. Movado watches. No, there's like probably like a wide range. That was like a cool wedding gift. And I didn't even get it for myself. That's not something I would spend money on for myself. Let's see. See if I can actually find the watch that she got me. Let's see. I don't even know, yo. Dang, okay. I'm looking at these. It's like, whoa. Hope she did not spend that much money. I'm like looking at how much his watch is. I'm like, dang, girl, I hope you did not spend that like $2,000 on a watch for me. Hopefully it was like $500 or $300, not that crazy. But anyways, and again, I'm not saying that to judge or like flex or anything. I'm just like, I would much rather not spend that money and spend that money on an experience instead of going to like on vacation or on flights or getting first class flights to like somewhere. Instead of getting, which like the watch you can constantly wear and it'll always be there. So I'm not saying don't do that either, but yeah, it gets pretty intense. So anyways, with that being said, y'all, that's kind of come and bring to the home end. I'm just going through all the products. I think I got everything. Didn't miss anything. I'm going to go back to the Syncom massage gun since that's our deal of the day. If you guys have questions, let me know. I have a bunch of streams scheduled today. I'm going to be really transparent with you. I'm not 100% confident I'm going to hit all these streams because I got a lot of going on today. I'm trying to catch up on a bunch of stuff, but I have them scheduled out. I will reschedule them if I'm not going to make them. So you guys can set a reminder. Just make sure you're following first. Follow me here on Amazon. Set a reminder for any of the streams we have scheduled out. If they move, you'll also get notifications so you can stay up to date on the content, on the streams that are going out. And now that I'm back, again, I get to work with my coaching team to get more content out for you guys on the days that I can. I want to see if I can get them on it. And yeah, y'all, let me see if I can hit up some of my coaches, see if they can stream for me on this channel while I'll be taking care of some business as well. We'll see what goes down. So you might actually see some streams, but you might see some of my other coaches tagging in on that too. Maybe we'll see Mace Hammer Time. Maybe we'll see Coach Kelsey going over some stuff. Maybe we'll see Justin. We'll see. We'll see what's going down. But anyways, with that being said, I think that's pretty much it. I'm trying to look through, see if I have anything else I missed. Yeah, we got it all, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, we got Amazon Prime Days coming up July 12th to the 13th. We're going to have deals going on for that. But even leading up from now until then, there's going to be a lot of deals probably going down. So stay tuned, hang out. And yeah, just appreciate you guys. And adios. Let's do a little cheers, y'all. Cheers on the way out.